So we're building a home ourselves.
Right here in this exact spot.
But there's only one problem. We literally have no idea how to build it.
But we're gonna try to figure it out.
Hopefully.
You see, we're Colin and Paige, and after being completely priced out of the real estate market, we knew we had to get creative. So we bought land in the remote Canadian woods to take on the biggest challenge of our lives, building a home ourselves with zero experience. And in the 2 months since owning the land, we found many hidden treasures.
This is a gold mine.
I just thought we were buying vacant, empty land. It's anything but.
Installed a driveway,
Hopefully I didn't ruin that. Bring it back. Oh.
practiced our building skills,
What the heck, Paige?
That is hilarious.
and even started clearing out a build site.
If we are ever gonna be able to build this house, we gotta get this build site ready. And we dropped a couple trees so far, and we have a lot to clean up. So, should we get started, Paige?
Yeah.
You might be wondering, why the heck would you build a home yourself? Especially when you have no idea what the heck you're doing. Well, we'll do our best to explain.
It probably seems a little silly to try to build a house when you have no experience, and to be honest, it probably is.
But on the contrary, the rising cost of house prices, the rising cost of rent, and the fact that we want to start a family someday, we don't want to get ourselves into a financial pickle by getting a house that we cannot afford.
You see, we spent the last year trying to figure out what the best solution is for this problem. We flew across the country to where it's more affordable, and even put offers on fixer-uppers that needed a ton of work. But we ended up here, purchasing this plot of land in the woods, and somehow feeling confident in building a house, even though we've never done construction before.
So while it does seem a little bit silly to jump into this ambitious project with no experience, it just seemed like the best choice for us right now.
We still have to figure out how to do it.
And we will, one step at a time.
You got the big one?
Oh yeah.
It is really quite the leap of faith to have that much confidence to think you can actually pull this off.
Yeah, maybe a touch of delusion. And you know, we may not be experts at very much.
Probably not experts at anything.
No. I think as long as you have the courage to try and the willingness to learn, you can actually do a lot more than you think you're capable of. You know, for us, it's not necessarily about knowing how to do everything, but really trusting that we're the type of people that will figure it out anyway. Because honestly, if everyone waited until they were an expert at something, nothing would ever get done.
Yeah, that's true. Just trying to find stuff I can grab. These are all intertwined. Oh, I hit myself in the natters. Wood on wood contact.
Nice.
Or just figuring out how to delimb a tree, one step at a time, just like this house built.
I think it's actually just called limbing a tree.
Delimbing?
Limbing.
When this is magically finished, you can call me Shin Lim.
That's horrible. And his magic is better than your jokes. See the magician?
Yeah.
You see, house prices in our area are out of control and average over $800,000 to $900,000 for a home. And when we looked at some of the cheapest houses we could find to fix up and broke down all of the numbers, we were going to pay basically the same amount of money as buying land, which kind of made our choice more obvious. But at least with the land, there's more room to grow, and we're in a location we're happy with. And frankly, most of the savings come from doing all the labor yourself.
You know, I think we're really fortunate to have such wonderful friends and inspiration in our life. Watching Jazz and Crystal's growth, buying that cabin and not knowing how to really build much other than their van, and just seeing where they were at now with their skill set, their ability to drive an excavator, it's really remarkable to watch that growth. And it really inspires you to think, I think we can do that too. And we may not know how to do it now, but with practice, it's like trial by fire, right? With practice, we'll be able to figure it out too.
Oh, absolutely. And then watching Beata's journey, it's just incredible because like she's had to figure it out every single step of the way. And not only that, but she had zero experience before starting any of that. And look at her now. I think that's just so badass and inspiring that I think we were inspired and we want to figure it out too.
And she's also pretty darn good with the chainsaw.
She's absolutely, I would say more than pretty darn good with a chainsaw.
If you missed it, she actually dropped this tree and taught us how to do it.
And you know, we don't have any experience and we don't necessarily want to just jump straight into our house build. Our land was lucky enough to come with a couple of bunkies. We're going to use this as sheds and start a new project. But this tree has to get cleaned up first and then we'll tell you about it.
What we have planned is one way to get experience that's pretty close to house building.
In miniature farm.
In miniature farm. To be honest, still can't believe we're doing this. Now we're trying to do it. It is the most exciting thing that I've done in a long time. And I wake up every day scared shiteless, but also really excited. It's nice to have a really important, big purpose in our life that is driving us because we're not just building a house, we're actually building a home for our future family.
Time to gear up.
Well, if we're ever going to be able to build this home, we have to finish clearing our build site, one stubborn tree and limb at a time.
Only sunshine is gonna be mine. So open your mind and walk right in. Walk right in.
Well, this is going better than last time. We made sure to fill up gas before we got here, rather than relying on the tiny little hamlet gas stations that don't have the type of gas our chainsaw needs, so
High octane.
that's a win. Do you want to cut?
Yeah.
I'm overheating in the chaps.
If you told me how long it would take to delimb this tree, I wouldn't have believed you. But on the plus side is, we're getting lots of experience with the chainsaw and starting to feel really confident.
I feel like I'm getting better. My arm, like my left forearm from holding it, is sore.
Yeah. So it looks like we're making headway, but we still have the whole other side to do.
Kobe. Switch. LeBron. Steph Curry from downtown. Yeah. He'd be better than that though. I feel like summer is the absolute worst time to do this.
Oh, it's worse in the chaps too.
This in the fall would be money.
Oh yeah, it might be a little bit more enjoyable.
Fortunately for us, this ain't how it worked out, eh, Paige? I mean, for anyone watching, we tried to buy land in the fall. We ended up falling in love with a lot that had no access to hydro, and when we got a quote, the quote for hydro, and by hydro I mean power, was $75,000.
It probably cost around $50,000 to build the line.
Buying land is not as easy as you think it would be.
But it's all meant to be. Look at us now, sweating our balls off.
Sweating our little arses off, complaining about it, and just looking like idiots because we don't know what we're doing. I'm just kidding.
To the window, to the wall.
Sweat dripping in places I don't want to talk about.
Oh, no. That is not appropriate song for this channel. You know what I will tell you for free? Tree work is hard work. We don't mind hard work, it's just 35 degrees. I know I'm wearing pants because I don't want to get cut.
Yeah, there's definitely a battle between like, we obviously want to be safe, but we don't want to pass out because we're overheating. So balance and taking breaks.
Okay, back to work. Sadly, no one's coming to do this work for us.
Oh my God. It's hot. It's hard work.
Colin just absolutely ripped through that. This half of the tree is almost pretty much limbed. You look tired.
Heart's pounding. Also, this is a huge tree.
I'm gonna guess at least between 75 and 90 feet with some very large branches, but we'll see. I'm probably very wrong.
All right, time for the other side. Honestly, each limb here feels like its own tree.
Out of gas, I think. Holy schmacks, dude. I'm knackered. We gotta finish this thing though. I think I need gas. And I don't mean for the chainsaw. I mean, we're getting there, sort of.
This side's done. There's a lot of little tiny itty bitty branches, but no limbs,
No shin limbs.
no shin limbs.
It's crazy to think about like how many big branches are off this hemlock. It's like we're cutting down small trees off of the big tree.
Those limbs are bigger than half the trees we cut down in this area.
Am I cutting or are you cutting?
You got the chaps on, baby.
That's because I'm faster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Be the camera lady. There you go. I like not being camera boy. I'm always camera boy. That'd be my superhero name. You've heard of Spider-Man. You've heard of Batman, but have you heard of Cameraman?
I think I just gagged a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Well, this cameraman is now Chainsaw Man. I know that's a terrible joke, but gotta keep things lighthearted, you know? And honestly, my back hurts just watching this footage.
Well, I heard a lot of talk about things that you can do. You think nobody else can do it half as good as you. They tell me that you shake that thing well. I just wanna know, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go.
Decided we're walking too far for that pile. We're making a new pile.
Piles everywhere.
I mean, why do so much walking? Because eventually an excavator will come in, grab it all anyway, so.
The really fun part, if you're keen to know, is switching off helmets and putting on somebody else's wet helmet. Yeah, this is gross, dude. I love you, but
You don't want my sweat on your forehead?
nah, I'm good.
But that's love, baby. All right, homies, we're pretty knackered. The reality is, this takes a long time, and it's hard work, and that's okay. But we're gonna save you from the pain, and we're just gonna put our head down and work. Maybe do a little time lapse in 3, 2, 1.
We're officially on the home stretch. I think he's got like 3 limbs left, and this has been a full day effort to try to get it done, so that's super exciting. Are you done? How you feeling?
Exhausted, but fine.
You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you, appreciate you, love you.
You're about to fall over now.
Speaking of working hard, I only made a pile here instead of over there. I thought you were coming back. Must need like a land development party where everyone just comes over for a little bit, just like chops and moves stuff. Let me know if you want to come over and help. We'll be here.
Well, the tree's been limbed, and I think there's only one thing left to do.
Okay.
Do you have any guesses?
No,
It is approximately 64 feet.
still pretty big.
Pretty big, and that's not accounting for the top that broke off or the stump.
I would say I would add another 6 feet at least for the top that broke off.
Oh, this guy under my feet right here?
Yeah. So I would say 70 feet. Every single one of these.
Okay, those are this is at the top of the tree. Show the other ones.
Duh. Look how big these are, all the way down. It's one way to get your shin limbing practice.
Yeah, I mean, it smells delicious. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, every time I sit on these chairs, I'm scared it's gonna break because it's like falling apart at the seams.
Actually, I think I have something that will help with this.
This isn't one of your like ruses to get out of chilling.
Why would I get it a chill? Whoa.
Okay, no, you're right.
Okay, all right, 1 second. Actually, first step. Oh, you're sit. I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
We've got mail. Our friends at Causeway think we're working a little too hard, so they sent us a new lounging set. And thank you to Causeway for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. Obviously taking care of
Our chillin' needs.
our chillin' needs. You wanna build this thing?
Yeah, I'm super curious.
I'll lift it up, you pull the cart.
Wow.
How do you open the box? Sweet!
That looks nice.
Chairs. So they sent us 2 beautiful chairs and a little side table.
Look how beautiful this wood is.
Pillow fight. Come on here, I'll give you a freebie.
Not my head. 3-piece acacia wood bistro patio set. This is nice.
Thanks, Causeway. Pretty simple installation.
Yeah, so far.
Can't wait to chill. Let's test it out.
8 tables. Colin, you up for a good challenge?
What do you have in mind?
I'm gonna challenge you, and maybe we each take a chair and see who can build one first.
Okay, ready, go. You beating me right now?
No.
It's a tight race. The fact that I can't tell who's winning means it's too close for comfort.
I'm definitely doing this backwards.
All my screws are in.
All my screws are loose, but that's nobody's surprise. And I'm not talking about my chair.
Gathered.
You done?
I think so. Someone's got to do dishes. Okay, so who won, really?
I think you did.
But that's not all. Whoa. Now with the table done and some shade, the only thing we need is some chairs.
Maybe we can check out Causeway for that too.
Well, this is nice.
This is very nice. I'm very impressed. And if you're interested in affordable home and patio furniture, decor, and other home goods, check out Causeway.
Thanks, Causeway. We really appreciate it. And thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, we should probably get back to work, eh?
These chairs are almost too comfortable. I don't know how we're ever gonna get anything done, and I'm saying that genuinely. I don't wanna get up and work anymore. Find me here. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, now we have this tree all limbed up. And that honestly took forever, and we're very exhausted. But we were talking about experience. What's one way you can get experience, Paige?
By doing it.
Yeah, trial by fire. So speaking of which, We have had something planned here for honestly quite a long time. You might have heard us in the past say the words, secret project. It's this.
For context, right behind Colin is the site that we just cleared. And over here is gonna be the site of our, no, it's gonna be the site of our,
Wait, drum roll. Secret project is?
to nobody's surprise, we are gonna build a tiny house. A very bare bones, budget friendly tiny house that's really somewhere that we can just sleep long term, because this building project's gonna take a long time. We also need experience building stuff. Obviously, we have the existing bunkies, which are great for storage. We will explain to you why they're not good for living, and what better way to do some practicing than to build a small structure ourselves that we can sleep in.
In here,
Back there.
back there, we're gonna put the tiny house. The main reason being is because of what we are clearing for the house, we're gonna have the most southern facing sun coming through this way. And then outside the tiny house, we're hoping to have a few gardens and like a more, what would you call, hangout space.
Yeah, so there'll be future gardens, and why that's also important for a bunkie is it is gonna be completely off-grid. We will need sun for the solar panels as well. So kind of dual purpose here. Sun hits the bunkie with the solar panels, and sun also, we can have a really nice either veggie garden, flower garden, combination thereof. Maybe a little bit of a patio, somewhere that we can really, at the end of the day, while we're building, relax. It's also only steps away.
We've had a whole lot of comments asking us if we were gonna like live in one of those bunkies or the kind of like abandoned shed in the back. I think we really like the idea of having a clean slate, but also like really importantly is to practice framing. We get to practice the building skills that will be required to frame our home. We have the allowance from the township to make something that is 1.5 times the size of those bunkies, the blue ones, which then will make it more comfortable for us to spend time in while we stay over at the land.
Also, our big gray shed, overrun by raccoons. We really do not want to understate how big of a biohazard that is. We do want to clean it up really well, hopefully use it as either storage or a workshop in the future.
Workshop would be cool, like stuff to do some woodworking stuff and.
Oh yeah, especially once we get onto the finishes.
Yeah.
And then the bunkies themselves, they were built at least 20 years ago. The roof's rotting, the base is rotting, and just start fresh, learn the skills, be safe and healthy, and everything will be hunky-dory.
You didn't even mention the carpenter ants.
It's really bad.
We'll show
and
you.
really disgusting, and I'm...
Benji's walking into the future tiny house. Just for clarification, we have a camper van, and if you're new here, we built out this camper van with a lot of help. So that's why we say we really still don't have much building experience. And got to travel the continent. That's actually how we got Benji in Mexico. In order to get through this home build, we do have to sell it. We're gonna attempt to replace the space that is the van with this tiny home. But the value of the structure versus what the camper van is very different. The reality is we saved for a down payment for a house, got priced out of the market, and then we decided to do the van. So now it's like, we gotta get that capital back in order to do this home build.
Building a house on our own wasn't even on our radar. It still might be a crazy decision. I know we can do it. There's gonna be a lot of tears and headaches along the way. In order to do that, we need to make this like baby step, build a little tiny house.
The reason why we love this idea so much is it's gonna give us a big project to chew on, and we get to practice all the skills that we will need for the house build that's coming shortly. Now that we're better with chainsaws, we gotta clear this sucker.
Yeah, there's some pretty honking trees in there to clear, eh?
Luckily for us, we chose a sparse place to house this. Unfortunately, it's still a heat wave, so I'm gonna sweat my balls off.
The temperature out here currently feels like 38 with the humidity, so we're just gonna take it as best we can and try not to overheat.
I know.
The chaps are hot.
And also like this whole like wearing pants while having to do this task kind of stinks because it's hot.
You know what also stinks? Colin at the end of the workday, because it's hot.
Hey,
Ah, yes. Nothing like sweating in places you don't want to sweat, but it's worth it because we're really excited for what's to come.
all right, round one complete. It's definitely a multi-round fight. Just want to clear some of this up so it's safer to move around. Logs.
Did you just kind of like hand rip these little branches off?
Yeah. Shears would have been good.
Another tool that we have to buy. Okay, how did you rip it? Okay, I might just stick it in the pile like that then.
All right. Bless you.
Man, I'm already sweating and I've hardly done anything. Dude, we've been doing this for 15 minutes. I'm gonna fall over already.
This whole video is just us sweating profusely. And all right, round 2.
Yeah. It's crazy, like how many little trees you can cut down super quick.
In comparison to limbing.
Yeah, limbing a big tree versus clearing a whole area. Nuts.
It's a nice bush you got there.
I mean, I think this is a temporary pile until we've been able to clear a little bit more because it's right on the edge of the driveway and we won't want to go in with an excavator too close to the tree.
No.
Big pile already. It's only been like half an hour.
So we took a break and let Benji off, and he had no idea what we're doing over here. So he ran around and took 4 poops. Well, 1 poop broken in 4. And now I'm literally finding a poop in a haystack.
Okay, we'll pick up the one that you can find.
I can't find any of them.
Yeah, this is not good. I am guaranteed gonna step on it.
You know, we're gonna find it
On the bottom of my foot.
or on a tree branch we're picking up.
Oh God. Oh, here's one. I think that's the bigger portion, right?
Trying to find a poo when everything is the color of poo.
Sure feels like we're about to play Russian roulette with poops. No, man, I have no idea. Well, it's a bit of a shitty situation.
Okay, well, I went back to work just trying not to think about the fact that I might step in poo. And of course, naturally, you know what happens.
Are you okay?
Well, I smell poo.
Uh-oh. Check the bottom of your shoe. Do you step in it?
I think both feet.
Boop.
Thanks, Bench.
Sort of felt inevitable. Lucky me.
Well, I guess I should be doing this in a place where if it falls off, we don't step in it again. God, it smells so bad. What do we feed this animal?
Nothing but the best.
Turns out, comes out of his butt the worst.
This week feels especially poo cursed because not even 3 minutes after we got up here the other day did we let Benji out. He came back to us 2 seconds later and rubbed himself all over my leg and I was like, ew, it kind of stinks. He rolled in poo. His new nickname is Benji Stinkman or Stinky Poo Man.
Stinky poo man.
I think he's upset because we've done a lot of cutting the last couple days and he hasn't been able to be with us. So this is probably a spite poo.
I just don't think he knows. How would he know we're doing something there?
He came directly to the spot where you were just working and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna drop a massive dump here.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Stinky poo man. Oh, the joys of having a dog.
What's next? Are we gonna poop ourselves? We are dropping logs. Dad joke. Still smells like shit over here.
You found one and you stepped in one. So that's 2 out of 4. There's still 2 more surprises for you. What are you doing over there, bud?
Well, I don't plan to rake up this whole area right now, but just in an effort to maybe scoop up the poop, just rake in the area that I know he did it. Yeah, this is your fault.
To be honest, I still can't believe that happened. Raking feels like a last-ditch effort, but anything can help at this point.
One thing's for certain, I think we're getting a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable with the chainsaw.
Now that space has been cleared with all the little trees out of the way, we can take these bigger trees down one at a time and safely limb and chop them into smaller pieces.
I'm overheating.
Good job.
Watch your stomp there.
Yeah, they're sneaky.
We can't wait to start this project in the coming weeks. So much so that Paige was willing to put on that sweaty helmet and get back in the game and start cutting.
Oh, our bodies are just toast, eh? Might need to see a chiropractor after this.
I can't hear what you're saying.
People can, though.
You're chirping me.
I said, I'm gonna need a chiropractor.
These past few weeks have gone in a blink of an eye, but we have taken this area from dense trees to mostly cleared build site, with only a few more to go. And even a clear space for the tiny house that's coming soon. But we can't help to reflect on the crazy, crazy journey that we're on.
I think the thing for me here is it's not the fact that we're just taking this on, this crazy endeavor. It really is more meaningful to me because we are building a home for not only us, but our future family. Mm-hmm. And I think it's gonna be really special to be sitting in the house and looking around at it and being like, we did this.
The amount of experience we'll gain, skills we'll gain, not only like physically in the labor we're doing, but just life skills in general, I think will be so invaluable. Like that'll far exceed the value of the house itself.
I've said to Paige before, it's like, it's not just about the skills that we develop, but it's like honestly who we become in the process. What started out as a creative way for us to be able to afford a home is starting to become something way bigger than we ever expected.
Much deeper than that.
And much more meaningful to us. And every single step of this journey will be documented.
Whether we like it or not.
You want to follow along? Feel free to subscribe and watch us attempt to build a house with basically no experience and very limited money.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Bye.
I can't get up.
Okay. No, I don't think I can help you. either.
Save your bag.
Later.
Runt, I'm not that heavy.